Okay, so the basic premise of the urban kit I built was if you're at Dollar General, you could build a pretty cheap kit. The most expensive items, honestly, like expensive, I would say the bags, the Ziploc bags. Get Ziploc and get hefty. Get name brand. Trust me. Um, and the actually like they're all like none of that is it's under $10. Each item is under $10. I got all three of the back things is when I knew I was going to be prepping with some of them. But the premise of the kit, if you watch, is the same. Frank Bush uh, inspired me to do the bag. I decided instead of he had a Stanley canteen, I decided I want to be as inconspicuous as possible. The bag's probably gonna be like, but it's light enough to where I could get to what I need. I would add a spoon to it, like a spoon, knife and fork thing to it. That's gonna be like, you know, not that heavy. Either way, that's gonna be way under 10 pounds. That bag. I would add some nuts, some dry fruit, some rice, some stuff that you can make. Honestly, the spoon I added because I knew I was gonna be making like a soup or stuff that I could actually eat with a spoon. The premise of the bag is if it's SHTF, I'm in an urban environment and I have that bag, I'm gravy. Now, the most expensive thing that I would actually suggest you add to it is the Grim Workshop stove cord with like an Esprit stove. You know, like an Esprit, like or you a oh my god, I can't remember the name of the uh Trangia stove. That type of thing. Esprit makes their own if you get the one Esprit thing I have with the pot, the pan, and like the either you could do the tabs or the alcohol stove. Now, that's just I'm assuming that you have this bag ready and you're in an SHGF situation and grid down. I would add if it's grid down, but you could you know use your phone a little bit. I would add a solar charger, a solar power bank. That's gonna last you. The one I have lasts for more than 3 days, like 3 days or more, honestly. And the reason I did it all budget. Now it was like three something for like the 3 pack of black tablecloths. Reason what I can have on the bottom, what I can have like this, like a lean-to, and one to put on me, so heat doesn't go into the ground. That was light. It was cheap. I wanted to make a cheap version of the bag that Frank Bush had. I added a cheapo flashlight because in the bandana, because yeah, one, you're gonna want to filter water either way to boil it. Two, I added the flashlight because if you're walking at night, you're gonna want just enough light to where you're not being seen. Okay. Also, I wanted to have that mentality of ultra light, of something that's light but will last you. I would add some 91%, 91 to 99% isopropyl alcohol for the Trangia or Esprit, alcohol stove. Now, what Frank Bush did in his video is he usually took some rocks, did with this little pot, and put the his Trangia in the middle of it, and have the thing on it, the pot on it. Will I want mine to be a little. I want mine to be different, but with the same concept. That's why I'm definitely putting the stove cord from Grim Workshop in there, so I can actually, because that is a wood and alcohol stove thing. Now, I have my now. Yes, I'll have to take it from my general purpose survival kit, but that can be but that little stove cord could be a thing. Now, what I might do also is put some fishing stuff in it and a little bit of hunting stuff. He has 2 big rat traps that are just in case he has to get a squirrel or what have you. Now, it's a really good video, actually. I will have to figure out, when I find it, I'll put it in the description or a comment. But that's what I did. I don't remember. But it's a really good video. That series of videos, love it. Because he's thinking, okay, for the first one, his homeless survival one, he's like, okay, what type of resources can I use and find? You know? His survival for urban is, okay, what can I use? Like he shows you what each plant, like say, at a bus stop, because he's in Canada. At a bus stop he went to, had I think rose hips, and he found a lot of blueberries. Was it blackberries? No, blackberries. And honestly, that will keep you going. Really, if you want to get what in my mind of why I did the kit that I did, look up that video. Watch that video. That. No, and it's almost one. Yes, those yucca things. He's like, okay, you can make cordage out of this. Like the bag he had was like Dollar Tree or Canadian Dollar, I think. Dollar store. Now, I added a small little basic first aid kit in mine because, well, you'll probably near a hospital in, an urban environment, right? You can actually probably use this kit in woodland too, right? I usually carry 2 things. I usually carry, the sharp knife that whittled and feathered like magic. I'm still surprised I actually, sharpened that as good as I did. And I carry my Ozark Trail. I can get it right now, actually, because it's over here. Now, I have a, I can get the tool out because I have a, I have 2 things. I have a belt, a tactical belt that I can put this on, but I usually carry this, which if I need to feather and whittle, like, say a spear or something for self-defense, bam, got this. When I need just to cheap a multi-tool, I'm like, okay, whatever, this. Then I have this. Now, I will tell you now, these are pretty much for fishing, honestly. That's not it. Is this it? No. Is this it? Yeah. As you see, this is for fishing because it has a hook with a 2-inch ruler and a descaler. Oh, let me tell you what I use to get batteries in this little thing I got. Let's see if I can find it or whatever. I have another one in one of these bags. By the way, I will do a video on hurricane prep. Is it here? It's gotta be in here, that, right? Yeah, this is my hurricane preps. Now, where'd it go? Got nothing to say. I will pay. I know my haze there for me. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that song. One thing I do recommend, little pouch chicken and tuna things. Anyway, okay, you know the Halloween thing, the 3 LED one? Can you guess? None of my screwdrivers did anything. Well, no, it did, though. I don't know which side it's on. Is it? This is a side note. This opened up. This is enough to open. Is an all. This is enough to open up as a screw. You can use it as a mini screwdriver. If I'm lying, I'm dying. But yeah, this is a. Yes, that's a trigger. Everyone, I carry both. Yeah, both are really good, actually. Oh God, that's rust. Is that rust? I don't know. Oh well, but yeah, it's pretty much for fishing because yeah. Um. But yeah, I do carry some pocket stuff. You know, like a knife or whatever. A spear is a great weapon if you can't defend yourself. If you have no idea how to fight. Yeah. Yeah, I think I changed the profile a little bit of this, but it does. But it's a cheaper, like $5-6 knife that I'm gonna use either way as an everyday knife. But yeah, back on track. I'm assuming that I have what I need in the kit. So yeah, it's a tactical belt. Oh, I recommend this. I do. I've been using it for months. Recommend it. Now, the only thing that's missing from my kit. No, I did a 6C kit. Now, anyway, I did the Circle K thing because that's inconspicuous. Because there's a lot of Circle Ks in the city. That's, you know, that's in the county that I'm in. No one's gonna bat an eyelash at all with it. I didn't want a canteen. I wanted something I could have a thermal that can keep water cold or coffee hot. Depending on the situation, if here I need a coffee, bam. Also coffee I would put into your kit too. Instant, yes. Why? Because it's cheap. It's plentiful. It lasts for 20 something years. Yeah. Yeah, I would put in some wipes. Some unscented, fragrance free wipes. There's a reason why. You're going to need to clean yourself. Okay? You're going to need to clean yourself. Okay? I'm going to give you an example of how you clean yourself. You can use one wipe for, okay, say, under arms, on chest, other arm, on your thing, on your back of your neck, beard, etc. You even maybe now I put isopropyl alcohol on mine for extra cleanness, but I don't recommend that at all because nether regions. Now, I do have rinse-free shampoo and body bath, which y'all saw yesterday. By the way, I told the driver, y'all don't need to be in this crap. Yeah, we got lucky with the hurricane. Because all we had was like maybe 1 minute, like 6 time, 1 minute, light out, and then came back on. Yeah, I spent the night at my aunt's house because she's like, I don't want you in your vehicle. We hunkered down. But yeah, that now that is with the bag. I have it to where I'm able to cook food, boil water for coffee, tea. I need coffee. That's what I need to put into my kit. I will put it in there though, which I can get real quick. Now, what you could do is, well, okay, for Frank Bush did for his coffee, was he put the coffee, put I think creamer and um, cocoa mix, hot chocolate mix. One thing I would do, of course, this would be easier, honestly, for me, put something like this in it. I actually like this. It's if you're wondering, it's Black Rifle Coffee Company, just black. As you see, you can drink it hot or cold, which means if you can't boil water at that instant, but you at an area with potable water, put the water in your cup. Find something to stir with the spoon, stir it, and you'll be good. You could put the small thing of coffee, like Taste of Choice or whatever, in there. Actually, that's Cafe Classico, because I don't think Taste of Choice has. Yeah, they do. They have. I might actually get that today to put that in there. Get stuff that lasts a while for food. That's my advice. Instant coffee will last up to 20-something years. This will last. If this is like this will probably last up to 20 years. But if it's Nescafe, it's cooked within like 5 years. Right? If you've ever watched any video with instant coffee in it from Steve 1989, yeah. Nescafe and Taste of Choice is cursed for MOEs. But instant coffee type 1 is always going to probably be A-okay. Right? I'm probably going to put this in here, in the bag. It's cheap. Yes, there's only 8 of these in here. But guess what? If I'm going, guess what? I may be drinking 1 coffee a day for morale boost. Right? If you are in a bug out situation, this would be good. You have like 1 or 2 a day. So like you're in a 4-day situation, that's 2 coffees a day. If you're in a 3-day, that's still 2 coffees. Or 3 coffees for 2 days and 2 coffees for 1 day. So, each. So yeah, that's my mentality I had with the bag. I'm going to keep it light, even hand. I promise that. I'm not going to stuff it like my bug out bag or my bushcraft bag. Now, technically, my bushcraft bag is a woodland survival kit. All I gotta do is put in Bushcraft 101, Army Manual, which I can actually put all this in the bag, honestly. It's nothing for me. I could probably put the Bushcraft handbooks, the one that has like all 10 in them, and my Scout Manual. Scout Manual because if I'm in a bug out situation, I'm gonna be able to keep myself in shape. Okay? If you get a Scout Manual, get an old school one. That is the best. The new school, crap. Because Come on. I don't even think they have them. But yes, that's my advice. And some stuff I would add. You know, coffee is definitely gonna be added. He added coffee to his. He added like some water, some food, and some coffee in his. Plus 99% alcohol, which you can get 91% for the alcohol stove, and you'll be good. I would also, as I said, also add the. I would buy a stove card from Grim Workshop. It's literally like that. It's literally thin. It's literally and it weighs nothing. So yeah, way of thinking for how I built it, inspiration, addition I would recommend if you build this, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, this has been Post Apoc Survival, helping you survive in the wasteland.